Chapter 10. I have passed the halfway marker, past J.J. Jones, past my daughter and her walking group. I would like to take this time to gloat and point out that my daughter and her group of 16 and 17-year-olds are on the opposite side of the street medium. This means that they have not reached the halfway marker yet. What? Who am I? I am the leader of the pack. I am the lioness on the hunt, prowling the mean streets of KC for liquid nourishment due to my exertion of being in the lead, baby. I must keep my position secure, but my feet are no longer sure of their footing. My steps are faltering fast. I need water. My chest is hurting from my impending heart attack, or maybe the pain is coming from the lethal weapons that continue to pound into me like a sack of hammers. My breasts are dangerous, people. My husband will strongly disagree. 40? Triple Ds? I would like for you to perform an experiment for me. Walk in my shoes for a second. Go to the store and purchase 2 of the biggest cantaloupes you can find and strap those fuckers to your chest with silver duct tape. Heavy. Is it heavy? Now try running with those suckers strapped to your chest. Mental picture, that's me in real life. But instead of firm melons, mine take on a jiggle consistency of Jell-O gelatin. I'm jiggling, baby, all over the place. Not a great feeling. I encountered a time in my life after my son was born that I considered my breasts as lethal weapons. My husband's mother, bless her soul, has handful-sized tits. You know, they fit perfectly in the palm of a man's hands without spilling over. Red is her only child, and according to her, he breastfed over the normal age limit. No wonder he's a huge breast fan. The bigger, the better is his motto. So, when it was time for me to birth my son, I was constantly asked from my mother-in-law about the method I would choose regarding his feeding. My mind was set. I knew it was bottle feeding time from the time of conception. I should have stuck with my first thought, but she had other ideas. What was good for her son was good for her grandson. What she failed to realize was that these lactating udders were attached to a different cow. Any woman that's been through the childbirthing process dreads the part when your milk graces you with its presence. Your breasts swell to an unimaginable size, and they feel hard as cement blocks. Can you imagine? My normal size was big. Now, all of a sudden, they're double that size and very, very painful. I'm feeling as if I should be on someone's dairy farm because these bad boys were at full production. Got milk? Breast milk is best, honey. Let her show you how it's done. I bet he will like your milk better than that bottle. Are you uncomfortable? Can I show you how it's done? Can you just try it once, please? I'm telling you, my grandson will love your breast milk better than the bottle. Baby, let her show you how it's done. This is what I was faced with after pushing my son out 26 hours of hard, natural labor. No drugs, which was all caught on tape by my mother. Let's just say I was tired and not in a listening mood. My response to all the excessive chatter was, no, hell no, I don't care. Bottle is the choice I have chosen. Well, let him suck from one of your udders if it's not that bad. I don't want you to show me a damn thing. What I didn't tell anyone because I was mortified and possibly I should have been thrown in the slammer for attempted murder was that I secretly tried to breastfeed my son. Major fucking mistake. Scared me for life. Terrified me to death. Everyone left me for a while so that I could get one-on-one time with my little bundle of joy. I thought, how hard could it be? I was given these breasts and this overabundance of milk for a reason. I can do this. Seriously, How hard could it be? According to the Bible, Eve did it, and look how prehistoric those times were. Hell, I'm a modern woman. For fuck's sake, I can read. It's not like God left Eve a 1, 2, 3 in ABC's book on childbirthing and feeding tips. If she can do it all by herself, then by the gods, so can I. Until I positioned my son in my arms, I was pretty confident. Women have been doing this since the beginning of time. Right? Start the horror music. I look down at my hungry son in my arms and take in a quick, nervous breath. I release a gigantic breath, and my confidence falters. I realize this one breast outweighs my 7-pound baby boy. I realize that my nipple is damn near the size of his tiny head. I chant to myself over and over and over again that I can do this. So somehow I twist, tuck, hold, lift, hold, and maneuver a small portion of my breast to a latch-on manageable suckling size for my precious baby boy. I'm doing it. I got this. It's a wonderful, blissful feeling to know you and you alone can provide all the nutrients your child needs for survival. It's a euphoric high. Not thinking, I reach over and grab the phone with the hand that is not cradling my newborn. Hello? Hey, sweetheart. How's my grandson? He's fine. I'm in the middle of... I never got a chance to finish that last sentence. I was no longer feeding my child. I was suffocating him. Somehow, in my panic, I hung up on my mother-in-law. To my horror, the hand that was doing all the holding, tucking, folding, and stuffing of this lethal breast was the same hand that picked up the ringing phone. My ginormous breast that outweighed my son by pounds was plastered over his face, cutting off his oxygen. I was so terrified that I snatched the offending breast off my son and forgot that it was actually attached to my chest. I yanked so hard that I actually released a horrified scream of agony. After laying my son down on the bed and putting the offending objects back in his holsters, I was horrified at what I almost had done. How can I explain death by breast to anyone? I vowed that night to never, ever, in a million years, why ever try this crap again. These puppies are for adult consumption only. My breasts must be handled with care. They come with a warning label, hazardous to health if not handled properly. So me running without a sports bra is considered hazardous to my health. These are lethal weapons, folks. What can I say? I almost killed my kid with these things. I can already tell that as soon as I get home, I will need to take 2 muscle relaxers. My chest is killing me. I have just decided that complaining is for the weak, and I am far from weak. I will endure because this race must go on. When I think I can take no more, when I think this heat and this unyielding thirst has finally beaten me, I look up and I see a water station. I take off as if Simba and his whole lion pride are on my ass. I don't care who's in front of me. I'm shoving, pushing, stumbling my way to the one and only thing that will give me strength to finish this race. Water. What the hell? Watch where you're going. Excuse you. I have no smart retorts. I have no apology for my behavior as I push and shove people out of the way. I am reduced to grunts and head bobbing. My tongue and my throat has officially been mummified. If I open my mouth, the only thing that will be released from my shriveled vocal cords will be silence. I am unable to form words. The correct thing to say is that I would like to apologize as I plow people down, but to tell you the truth, I honestly don't give a damn. It's a dog-eat-dog world, people. May the best man win. I'm getting me some water. Manners and etiquette be damned. Great job! Would you like water? I am greeted at the water table by an enthusiastic water passer-outer. I don't have a clue what her real title is. At this point, who really gives a shit? I grunt and snatch 2 cups off the table and literally swallowed, inhaled, and absorbed the contents of the cups in 0.1 second. Flavor burst in my mouth. Did you know water has a distinct flavor? You might say you've never paid attention. Let me be the first to tell you. It carries the flavor of life. And what a flavor life has. It's the most amazing flavor you will ever consume. I grabbed 2 additional cups and quickly downed them. These cups of liquid Viagra are just what the doctor ordered. As the seconds ticked by, what was once a limp, miserable, uncoordinated pile of quivering flesh is slowly becoming an erect being, an able body, which will last the whole duration of the race. I will gracefully plug on. Miraculously, my vocal cords receive the right amount of moisture to lubricate its cords. Lo and behold, I have sound. I can form words. Jesus H. fucking Christ! I need more water! Miss, you shouldn't overdo it on the water. You can get cramps, the water passer-outer says to me. Isn't it your job to pass out water? She gives me an offended look. Well, yes. Well, pass out the fucking water and stop giving me unwanted advice. I don't think that statement was well received. Ask me if I care. I grabbed 3 cups of water and poured 2 of them down the front of my shirt. The last cup I poured down the back of my shirt. At the last minute, I grabbed 1 more cup for the road, and I'm off to complete this race. Thanks for the water! I yelled this over my shoulder as I embarked on my final leg of the race. I'm feeling good. I think I can do this. Like, really complete this.